Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And guys, make sure you check out the Discord. A link is in the description below. It is very simple to join, but I really recommend you guys to do it. Alright, in here, I just want to create a little bit of a community where you can just talk with each other about crypto and maybe about XRP or something like that. I'll share news, I'll share everything in here, so go ahead and join it, and let's get on with the video. So the question of today is, do you use social media? All right, very simple question, yes or no. And with this, I mean Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. All right, those three is what I mean. If you use those, put yes. If you don't use them, put no in the comment section down below. I'm asking because a lot of the people I talk to in the crypto space, they are against socials, right? And that actually kind of follows along with the video of today, but also to a certain degree it doesn't. The thing I want to talk about today is also a little bit of the people that are starting to fall into crypto's hands. Now, Bitcoin bull Tim Draper reveals the secrets of his altcoin portfolio. I guess, he's not really somebody who's fallen into crypto's hands right now because he's been here for a very long while. But still, a lot of these guys, they are, they have a certain stance upon, I guess, a lot of these socials. Now, a good example of this is John McAfee. I don't know if you guys know him. And by the way, I explicitly excluded Twitter because I think on Twitter, you can really be for the purpose of getting real info, really information or something like that. With Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, I think you're more there for socials, for fun, rather than info and things like that. I personally don't use Twitter at all to check my friends out. I just really use it to chat with you guys and to talk about crypto. So, yeah. But yeah, a lot of the people like John McAfee, they're really here, but they have a certain stance upon privacy and things like that. And fun fact, within the US right now, within, I guess, the whole world, there's more and more issues about privacy from these multi-billion-dollar companies, but also just the fact that these transactions now can be done privately, or at least like sort of privately with our top crypto that we use. I mean, Monero is a lot more private, but it's being hunted down by the feds. I don't know. I just want to put a little bit of the connection into perspective for myself, so comment it down below. Now, I guess I shouldn't be keeping you guys waiting for any more time. Billionaire Tim Draper on XRP, it's happening, it is coming. Billionaire Tim Draper says he owns XRP, calling himself a believer. Oh, that's pretty damn cool if you think about it, right? So yes, DAI commented on the whole situation, which is again pretty damn interesting if you think about it. I don't know how he got this fixed, but pretty damn cool. Right here you can see all that we're talking about. Tim Draper's portfolio consists of Bitcoin, XRP, and other altcoins. Tim Draper revealed that in addition to Bitcoin, he also owns the altcoins Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Tezos, and Aragon. With regard to Ripple, Draper was extremely bullish last year and stated that XRP should be traveling above 90 cents. So, I don't know if he got paid to say anything along these lines. I'm assuming he didn't because he mentioned a lot of different crypto. But I'm like, this guy is so freaking bullish and we never even know. We never even knew about this, which is just, just really, really wow in my opinion. But yeah, we all know Draper. He's been in crypto for a very, very long while. And he bought a lot of Bitcoin from an auction. You can read a little bit more about this right here. Draper possesses at least 30k Bitcoin, which he received from the US authorities as the winner of the auction for the seized Bitcoin from the legendary darknet platform Silk Road. Back in 2014, Draper bought these Bitcoin for $600, which means that he is now, I guess a billionaire, and owns $315 million worth of Bitcoin assets and has made a profit of over 1,500% in 6 years. Yada, yada, yada. He's also said Bitcoin will reach about 250k. I don't really think that would happen in the next couple of months, but in 2 years, which he predicts, yeah, that's definitely quite doable. And him to also say 90 cents for XRP or something along those lines, yeah, I think that's pretty damn good, right? pretty damn bullish, pretty damn positive. I can say nothing negative about this guy anymore. I used to sometimes say he's a bit of a crazy one for having some very, very bullish thoughts on Bitcoin. But in the end, I think we all have some bullish thoughts on that, you know? And 250,000 is quite conservative if you think about where the potential lies. Again, talking about medium to short term, because I don't see some real longevity in Bitcoin. I just see it as a a good asset for the meantime. Yeah, if I think about all of that though, then maybe XRP is a little bit overvalued from him, because he places his predictions pretty high, and if 90 cents is where he goes, then maybe it's too high. However, on another degree, it is 3 times the price where it is right now, and that would just be insane. It's actually almost 4 times. By the way, I always recommend people to get yourself to an average price per XRP of 50 cents or lower. Now, will this really be the only thing acceptable? No. Should you do it if you don't want to? No, definitely not. This is not financial advice. But whenever people ask me what I would do if I were in their shoes, I would say I would probably buy and DCA my way down so I'm at least under 50 cents, as that has the, I guess in my opinion, the best balance in your head for ever getting into profit again. And at 90 cents, you've already doubled your money, which is crazy to think about. Quote, looking at the 3-time growth of Bitcoin over the past 5 months, one would expect a similar result from XRP. The company is actively developing, expanding the sphere of influence, enlisting the support of large financial institutions, and constantly improving the technology of transfers. In addition, Ripple is owned by SBI, at least partially, a large corporation with companies such as R3. Everything indicates that the current situation, only the calm before the storm, in our case, before the explosive growth. I agree with this completely, guys. It's the calm before the storm. Some crazy things are about to flood in, and I just personally think that Tim Draper kind of confirming here that he's bullish on XRP like that is just really, really good. Tim Draper made an assertion during a crypto investor conference staged by Linkto, a private investment firm. However, it seems quite unclear if Draper is an ex-owner or a shareholder of Ripple. All right, so XRP, pretty damn clear. Ripple, the company, and if he has anything inside that, we can't really tell. All right, maybe through some deeper connections, and maybe in this video, you could figure it out. I didn't really check. I know for a fact that he can't really confirm whether or not he himself, as a venture capitalist, has got anything in Ripple. Maybe through a company that he has invested in that is in Ripple, that could be the case. But him specifically, no, I don't think so. Binance coin may have reached a local top. BNB has broken out and subsequently fallen below the $27 area. The price has possibly broken out from a descending wedge, and BNB has possibly begun a bearish trend. Now guys, I don't know if I really mentioned it on the channel before, but I want to give it a little bit of a sweep. I want to talk more about some things that others are not talking about. So I'm starting to also get more into the digging culture, where you really dig up some heavy stuff on some crypto and you cover that. But also on a different side, I want to mix that together with trading, and give you guys all the insights that I have from talking with crypto people all the time, and really kind of mix that together. What do you guys think about that? What if I focused more on trading on this channel? Because as I said, yesterday bought some XRP at about 22.2, I believe, something like that it was. We took a nice little 3.5, 3.6, something like that % profit over the day. I actually closed it. Why? Because it was just some quick profit that I wanted to take. And as I said before, my holdings are very interesting, but we're not going to get into that today. I have certain strategies for when I want to buy for long term and when I want to buy as a quick little trade. In this case here, I wanted to take some quick profit in this unstable market. There's some very crazy stuff about to come up here, and it could be that we're going to see some upwards momentum here again, as we have fallen down for a low second right here. I'm kind of feeling some bigger moves, but I was happy with the 4% profit, and if I do feel it, I'll go for another trade in, but we'll see. Literally today was one of the best entries still. So, and by the way, guys, sometimes it doesn't matter anymore. With all these prices, all these small gains, I'm still very, very, very much above my average price. So to me, it's not that important. And, it's not like I don't have enough XRP already. I'm always good. Still buying more sometimes, but it's more so for a quick profit because I know XRP goes with some crazy moves. And it also depends on whether or not your standard is in dollar or in Bitcoin or in XRP. For example, with my retirement strategy, which I've explained to you guys multiple times before, it is really important to know if you would like to end up holding X amount of XRP, which is then valued in dollars, a certain amount, or if you would like to hold X amount of dollars, which is then valued at a certain amount of XRP. I know it might sound like the same thing, but it's really not, all right? It depends on whether or not you want a dollar goal or an XRP goal. And this all goes by the bigger idea that XRP eventually will be kind of used for everything. Like you can just pay everything with XRP and you can do anything that you want. And the other one is that XRP will never be that standard, or XRP is just a provider for fiat, so to speak, right? So it will make you richer in fiat terms. Just depends on what you think. MicroStrategy CEO says company could sell recently acquired Bitcoin anytime, and here is why. To quote, "We can liquidate it at any day of the week, any hour of the day. If I needed to liquidate $200 million of Bitcoin, I believe I could do it on a Saturday. I took a haircut. I believe it would be 2%. If I took a haircut, I mean. Yeah, that's pretty interesting to see. I'm just seeing that a lot of companies are getting into crypto right now. However, we should always keep in mind that they could be going into it for, a little bit, where they're just riding the wave for a second, but selling on us even all the harder after some 15% gains or something like that. It's something to consider, And also, I'm sometimes thinking, what's the max for a lot of these companies? Like, are these companies here for the long term? And whenever I say Bitcoin, I always mean Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and things like that. Are they here for the long term, or are they here for some quick money grab? Some companies have completely denominated everything into Bitcoin, or have completely gone with it or gone for reserves, and MicroStrategy has bought a ton. But what if Bitcoin were to double right now? Would they get out because they've doubled all their money and they're just done with Bitcoin because it's too volatile? Or is this just a start for them as well? I'm sometimes thinking about that, because with XRP, you really don't have that risk, because basically XRP's primary use is as a quick little money provider. Like it's the middle, it's the settlement currency. It's like the middle of everything. So people really have no bigger purpose in in necessarily selling it all off for volatility, or even holding a bunch of it. Yeah, so whenever I think about that type of stuff, I'm sometimes debating about whether or not we should really be holding Bitcoin heavily, because there's just a lot of risk to it. With XRP, I don't really feel that risk. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. OCC issues clarification on stablecoin custody service. On this one, I just want to note again that I think this whole stablecoin hype that we're talking about here is not as big as it kind of makes itself look like. And in the end, there's so many rules and things that come into play when we're talking about stablecoins. XRP really has a lot of advantages, like I talked about yesterday. I just wanted to briefly mention that once more so you guys understand my complete opinion. But guys, that was it for today. Again, I'm going to be putting a lot more effort into these videos, and if you appreciate that, make sure you press the like button and subscribe to show your support. Also, guys, make sure you check out the Discord. Link is in the description below, and follow me on Twitter and things like that, and I'll see you again in another crypto video.